Hey folks, welcome in. It's day whatever. I have not even started uploading anything and just recovery day. And anyway, thanks for making space. We are in doing the refresh for the 19th of April. Not a whole lot new. I tried to watch I don't even know. I've just been watching random stuff here and there, a little bit of information, but no Star Wars news. No, I didn't watch. I tried to watch a little bit of Nooch doing his roster review where he does Kahoot and then he does roster review, and I'm at the point now where if you want to, go ahead, but I'm just kind of like, I don't know. If you think you need one, you probably do. It's up to you. Anyway, still working on Nisa. I know a lot of you, every time I touch Nisa, because it's one drop, you're like, ugh. One thing I did see, I'm talking about Nooch, is I saw somebody beat me to Nisa, and Bro had Nisa done, and he was the guy was much more streamlined than I did. He rushed Executor and was doing CLS, and he already had 3PO open, and when Nooch checked his Ewoks, and he had Nisa. So I mean, there's only a couple of assumptions. Either he hit a trove thing or he farmed Nisa, and there's really the only two possibilities, and so guy had Nisa, and I'm like, huh. And then it was like, are you going for Leia? Guy's like, no, I'm going for Java. But it was like, he had CLS in place, and, it's fine. If you're able to do that, if you're able to streamline like that, I've shared, I kind of have ADHD, and I'm like, ooh, squirrel. Do that a lot. And, doesn't always work out, but look here, guys. I told you yesterday that we hit, or no, I did this earlier today. I hit this with Mando, with Bam, and he's now gear 11. And of course, we still have to get him to gear 12. And like I said, as far as I think, I'm going to get him at, these are going to be long farms. They're not going to be somebody, I think I've alluded to the fact that I'm doing CLS and Inquisitors on my main account, the Hyperlight. And the way I'm doing it is I'm doing, Luke already had done. So what I did is I did Ninth Sister, because she was the first Inquisitor that I worked on. Then I did Han, just up to gear 13, mind you. And then I did Fifth Brother. And then I did Chewie. And now I'm on eighth Brother. And then, but 3PO was right there with him. And then that's going to leave 2nd or 7th, and then 2PO. And then the other 2nd or 7th. And not that we need to do that here, because we do need BAM for the fleet. And so we're obviously locked in on getting there, but like I feel like I know I still need to get him to 12. And then when we get him to 12, we may put him down for a little while and come back to him later. And in fact, that's probably what I'll do. And I got guild rewards. I got raid rewards today, so that helps out a little bit. And we got raid reward. We've got raid currency coming in, so that's going to help to expedite this. But once I get him to 12, we should be able to put. What am I doing? What? I don't know. Can we do this? Can we get him to 12 tonight? If we can, that'd be fan-freaking-tastic, y'all, by the way. If we can get this, if we can get him to 12, that'd be like... We could just say, hey, we're done with BAM. And, obviously he still needs abilities, but we're just not there. Are we going to do this tonight? Are we going to be... Is this actually going to happen? Well, I was totally BSing, but it looks like... Yeah, we did. We just got BAM to 12. We just got BAM to 12 tonight. And, we have, that is max. We have that's a Zeta. This is, if we had more, we would do this, but I think we're just going to put him down. I mean, obviously we need to ramp his mods, but we're not worried about that today. I just decided to put a whatever mods on there because and but we'll ramp them and we'll take them to 11. But for right now, guys, we are done with BAM, and I know we're not done with BAM totally. Please understand that, but for my purposes right now, we are effectively done with BAM. And so what that means is, now that we're done with BAM, we get to work on Chupio. Well, actually, you know what? Before we do that, we need to bring up, and I know some of you guys like clean UI and everything, but we just need to see, you see where my Luke is. My Luke is at, I see unless it is at 3. He has all his Zetas. He's in a really good spot. But then we need to check out, and Chewie is at 12 already. So he's good. And Han is at Tier 12. So he's good. So, and then, of course we're working on Nisa, and I know you're like, bro, you could just bring somebody else up and you can go in and get 3PO right now. I know. I hear what you're saying. The thing is, no. But, so we do need to start planning for next steps, and could bring Mando up, could make Mando the guy, could start on troopers, could do a lot of stuff. You're like, oh my gosh, you got a lot of Gear 12. Not denying that. But we need to, we could obviously go to work on Palpy Vader, that type of thing. Which we are. So I guess we're gonna start elevating. This gives us another ship to work on, by the way. So we do have these guys that are already at 85, so we can start popping gear on them. So let's do that a little bit. And so we're going to take him up as far as we can right now, which might be gear 10 or 11, I don't know. Nine, we made it all the way to 10 with Palpy. Let's see where we can go with Royal Guard. I mean, because I'm not sure that these two are going to be hard gears because they're legacy characters. I do expect there to be some Kairos, but I'm not sure of that, of course. But we were about to make it all the way to 8 with a Royal Guard, and so as far as these gearing things, it's not going to be. I don't think it's going to be overly complicated. And the good thing is this piece we need for RG is right here with Chupio, so we've got a little bit of those. But we're going to go hit this because we're going to need this stuff later. So we'll hit this node, and hopefully we can. We just hit the piece we need, so that should be able to take him to 9. Which is good. Which is a little bit better. Yeah, he's at 9. So we'll just work on those. See what we can get gear-wise. Because this is going to be a team. And one thing I do need to do is we need to mark. Because we're working on this, we might as well work on the shuttle. And we need to. I think it's on a node by itself. It is. So I'm going to have to remember to farm that. So I think that's what we're going to do. I mean, that's a 1 drop. And so that's probably something I will definitely save for the 4th. Just to see how much we can put into that. For those of you curious about my 4th plans, I think, it's in a great node. So we'll plan on doing that for the 4th. And for the 4th celebration, which is just getting super crazy apparently with all the stuff we have going on here. But yeah, that'll probably be something we end up forming for May the 4th. Because we are going to have a Thrawn fleet, and if we're bringing RG and Palpy up, just makes sense. So we'll go ahead and grab this here, and some of these guys here. We get a little grass, so we'll grab this here because we're gonna need probably some more Carbonis in the long run. And I know this is super entertaining, and I apologize for it, but it's just a tonight thing. It's not gonna be something we're gonna be doing every night, but. So then I'll do the rest of it off screens, so you're not like, oh my gosh, it's the most boring thing ever. But yeah, I mean, guys, getting these guys done will actually help us shift into what we're doing next, and getting these guys knocked out of the way means I get to recoup some stuff before we get the 3PO, because it's still going to be a couple weeks, and if we can get these guys up to 11 or 12 before we even get to 3PO, that's going to be huge. It's going to be really good, and so that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to go ahead and farm some more stuff. I'll be right back. All right, so this is the thing of what, and we also, I mean, Mando's kind of done, but Bosk is done, so Bosk doesn't need to be on here. So all we got is Vader to, I don't have TIE Pilot, so I need to redo this real quick, because Bosk is done. So let's take, oh boy, Bosk out of here. And Mando's actually done, but he's kind of not, but for the purposes of this, he more or less is. But we need, where is what's his face? There he is. And so this is the finished executor. We got for 2PO, which we could do, but what's the fun in that? And then we got my Mara Palpy GAT team, which is we've shifted on high gear because obviously we just brought Palpy and RG, got them some gear. Mara will just have to be the slow thing, and as soon as we get done with Mara or Chupio, she will be the primary target. But of course, after we get done with the requirements for executor, that's when we do the gearing process for RAR CLS. And then I had thought about doing gearing troopers next. I'm not, I don't know. I mean, it's not like they're hard because, we have 2 of them at 12 already. We have 3 of them at 12 already. It's done. And so that all we would need would be to bring Royal Guard up, which is he just needs a friggin' computer, which is like basically nothing. And then I had thought about, okay, do we do Night Sister Assault Battle Team? Do we start on the Revens? Do we go for the other Revan? Then there's this Sith Assault Battle Team. Then there's the Bad Batch. Then there's the Glance. I haven't decided what's going to be next. So we're just going to cool our jets for now, and we'll just rock with what we got going on. Because I don't really have any better. I don't have any better plans at all right now. I don't have any plans of anything for anybody right now. So we're just we're just hanging with what we've got. We're just doing what we're doing. We're just breathing. We're just, taking our time, letting things like we're just not trying to get too excited. We're trying to pace ourselves. We're trying to really let things crystallize, or whatever you want to say. But are we, by any chance, do we have enough of these? By any chance? Probably not. Because I just did a mess of them yesterday. No, we don't have anything. So it's going to be a couple of days. But, as soon as Vader hits 7, it becomes really easy. It's Bosk and TIE Pilot, and we're done. So breathe easier, my friends, because we're getting closer. Every day we get just a little bit closer. And I know it doesn't feel like it feels like it's been forever. Believe me, I've been the one doing it, so you're not telling me anything I don't know. But hold on. All right, sorry about that. I just had some fleet energy I needed to spend, and I started to do a little farming for gear, so we were able to get Palpy the other piece that he needed. So now he's officially gear 10. So we did a lot of really solid work today. We did a lot of really solid work. We got BAM done, which I wasn't really expecting to be able to get done, but the fact that we were was just like, sure, I'll take that. Sure, BAM. We did it. Obviously, we've got to go back to farming Kairos. That's probably what I'll do tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll remember to do that myself, but 7B, so I can finish Vader, and then after that, it's nothing major. It's just since we don't have to worry about doing computers and shock pods, we can just concentrate solely on shock pods, which is not a bad thing to do. But we need to. I think I mean, I know we've got a ton of shop out of this shop, so I don't think there's going to be a whole lot else we're going to get out of the shop, so I'm going to go on and go. I appreciate the time. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. It is what it is. Anyway, thanks so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you hold the line.